fine dust thrown against the wind, evil falls back upon that fool who offends an inoffensive, pure and guiltless man. 126. Some are born in the womb, the wicked are born in hell, the devout go to heaven, the stainless pass into Nibbana. 127. Neither in the sky nor in mid-ocean, nor by entering into mountain clefts, nowhere in the world is there a place where one may escape from the results of evil deeds. 128. Neither in the sky nor in mid-ocean, nor by entering into mountain clefts, nowhere in the world is there a place where one will not be overcome by death.
Dandavagga, violence. 129. All tremble at violence, all fear death. Putting oneself in the place of another, one should not kill nor cause another to kill. 130. All tremble at violence, life is dear to all. Putting oneself in the place of another, one should not kill nor cause another to kill.
131. One who, while himself seeking happiness, oppresses with violence other beings who also desire happiness, will not attain happiness hereafter. 132. One who, while himself seeking happiness, does not oppress with violence other beings who also desire happiness, will find happiness hereafter. 133. Speak not harshly to anyone, for those thus spoken to might retort. Indeed, angry speech hurts, and retaliation may overtake you.
134. If, like a broken gong, you silence yourself, you have approached Nibbana, for vindictiveness is no longer in you. 135. Just as a coward drives the cattle to pasture with a staff, so do old age and death drive the life force of beings. 136. When the fool commits evil deeds, he does not realize. The witless man is tormented by his own deeds, like one burnt by fire.
137. He who inflicts violence on those who are unarmed, and offends those who are inoffensive, will soon come upon one of these 10 states. 138 to 140. Sharp pain, or disaster, bodily injury, serious illness, or derangement of mind, trouble from the government, or grave charges, loss of relatives, or loss of wealth, or houses destroyed by ravaging fire, upon dissolution of the body that ignorant man is born in hell. 141. Neither going about naked, nor matted locks, nor filth, nor fasting, nor lying on the ground, nor smearing oneself with ashes and dust, nor sitting on the heels can purify a mortal who has not overcome doubt.
142. Even though he be well attired, yet if he is poised, calm, controlled and established in the holy life, having set aside violence towards all beings, he, truly, is a holy man, a renunciate, a monk. 143. Only rarely is there a man in this world who, restrained by modesty, avoids reproach, as a thoroughbred horse avoids the whip.
144. Like a thoroughbred horse touched by the whip, be strenuous, be filled with spiritual yearning. By faith and moral purity, by effort and meditation, by investigation of the truth, by being rich in knowledge and virtue, and by being mindful, destroy this unlimited suffering. 145. Irrigators regulate the waters, fletchers straighten arrow shafts, carpenters shape wood, and the good control themselves.
Theravada, old age. 146. When this world is ever ablaze, why this laughter, why this jubilation? Shrouded in darkness, will you not see the light? 147. Behold this body, a painted image, a mass of heaped up sores, infirm, full of hankering, of which nothing is lasting or stable.
148. Fully worn out is this body, a nest of disease, and fragile. This foul mass breaks up, for death is the end of life. 149. These dove-colored bones are like gourds that lie scattered about in autumn. Having seen them, how can one seek delight? 150. This city is built of bones, plastered with flesh and blood, within are decay and death, pride and jealousy. 151. Even gorgeous royal chariots wear out, and indeed this body too wears out. But the Dhamma of the good does not age, thus the good make it known to the good.
152. The man of little learning grows old like a bull. He grows only in bulk, but his wisdom does not grow. 153. Through many a birth in samsara have I wandered in vain, seeking the builder of this house. Repeated birth is indeed suffering. 154. O house builder, you are seen. You will not build this house again. For your rafters are broken and your ridgepole shattered. My mind has reached the unconditioned, I have attained the destruction of craving.
155. Those who in youth have not led the holy life, or have failed to acquire wealth, languish like old cranes in the pond without fish. 156. Those who in youth have not led the holy life, or have failed to acquire wealth, lie sighing over the past, like worn-out arrows abow.
Dandavagga, the self. 157. If one holds oneself dear, one should diligently watch oneself. Let the wise man keep vigil during any of the 3 watches of the night. 158. One should first establish oneself in what is proper, then only should one instruct others. Thus the wise man will not be reproached. 159. One should do what one teaches others to do. If one would train others, one should be well controlled oneself. Difficult, indeed, is self-control.
160. One truly is the protector of oneself. Who else could the protector be? With oneself fully controlled, one gains a mastery that is hard to gain. 161. The evil a witless man does by himself, born of himself and produced by himself, grinds him as a diamond grinds a hard gem. 162. Just as a single creeper strangles the tree on which it grows, even so, a man who is exceedingly depraved harms himself as only an enemy might wish.
163. Easy to do are things that are bad and harmful to oneself. But exceedingly difficult to do are things that are good and beneficial. 164. Whoever, on account of perverted views, scorns the teaching of the perfected ones, the noble and righteous ones, that fool, like the bamboo, produces fruits only for self-destruction.
165. By oneself is evil done, by oneself is one defiled. By oneself is evil left undone, by oneself is one made pure. Purity and impurity depend on oneself, no one can purify another. 166. Let one not neglect one's own welfare for the sake of another, however great. Clearly understanding one's own welfare, let one be intent upon the good.
Lokavagga, the world. 167. Follow not the vulgar way, live not in heedlessness, hold not false views, linger not long in worldly existence. 168. Arise. Do not be heedless. Lead a righteous life. The righteous live happily both in this world and the next. 169. Lead a righteous life, lead not a base life. The righteous live happily both in this world and the next.
170. One who looks upon the world as a bubble and a mirage, him the king of death sees not. 171. Come. Behold this world, which is like a decorated royal chariot. Here fools flounder, but the wise have no attachment to it.
172. He who having been heedless is heedless no more, illuminates this world like the moon freed from clouds. 173. He, who by good deeds covers the evil he has done, illuminates this world like the moon freed from clouds. 174. Blind is the world, here only a few possess insight. Only a few, like birds escaping from the net, go to realms of bliss.
175. Swans fly on the path of the sun, men pass through the air by psychic powers, the wise are led away from the world after vanquishing Mara and his host. 176. For a liar who has violated the one law who holds in scorn the hereafter, there is no evil that he cannot do.
177. Truly, misers fare not to heavenly realms, nor, indeed, do fools praise generosity. But the wise man rejoices in giving, and by that alone does he become happy hereafter. 178. Better than sole sovereignty over the earth, better than going to heaven, better even than lordship over all the worlds is the supramundane fruition of stream entrance.